Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Factorio. Now, I will say, just sort of as a meta note here, that I am actually backlogging the shit out of this game. Like, I just felt like playing, so these are recorded quite far in the past by the time you see this. And so the next few episodes, yeah, they might, maybe there won't be this great response time with replying to comments in the video or adapting to things or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to continue doing things as I do things. Now, I seem to have completely forgotten where I was. Oh, okay, yes. We're going to start making a much more adaptable sort of factory layout. So, okay, first things first for something like that. I'm going to leave this area kind of how it is because we might be expanding on this fairly soon, if I had to guess. I imagine we're gonna need a lot more of these coming up very soon, and we'll see why for sure. But okay, so they did just patch the game. It was mostly just little fixes and whatnot. Like the robot logic is different now. They don't overbring you things. They bring you exactly how much you want, and they added the ability to actually fine-tune this, so it's not stuck in like the tens places. We can do 22, and then enter, and then, well, I imagine we probably already have. Whoa, hold on. Okay, there we go. How many do we have in there? Big electric poles. Yeah, we have 24, so it's not going to actually build any. So, yeah, actually, first and foremost, let's go ahead and do some minor factory redesign here. I want to basically clean up power lines. If we could spot any places that look like they're having issues, kind of like this over here. This is a little messy. I think it might be time to do a little bit of just some little cleanup work. That's all. Nothing too major. Alright, we're gonna take away this. It's gonna depower everything. That's totally cool. And over here as well. I know this might bore some people to tears, and I apologize for that in advance, but, you know, it's high time that we kind of rethought the logic behind how the factory was designed and implemented and all that good stuff. Okay, and then, yeah, our actual input lines here are going to be different. Let's go ahead and first and foremost we'll do that, and then like that, I think. Nice and centralized. Okay. And there we go. There we go. And there. That's not gonna quite reach. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, let me... How about if we take this and move it down here? And then this can go here. Well, not quite as pretty as I'd like, but a lot less lines, and we have a nice little circle instead of this sort of weird spiderwebby kind of nonsense. One of the other big points that I want to keep focused on is the idea of redundancy. So if we mess around with one part of the factory, it doesn't depower half the factory. That is going to be a pretty important factor as we continue to move on here and kind of mess around with some things. And let's go ahead and, well, we gotta go the long way around here. That's not exactly optimized. Okay. Alright. And there we go. Alright. And like so. Cool. A lot fewer power lines there now. Alright, and half of this is kind of updated because we had everything set up by the time we got to that, but there's some things like these long, winding telephone poles here that aren't entirely necessary anymore. We can go ahead and set things up like this. Okay, now that's connected. And there's no redundancy here, so we're going to go ahead and set that up. Okay, that's actually still powered on, quite impressively. Alright. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we're going to establish some redundancy. Redundancy there, and redundancy here. Okay. Cool. Alright. That actually cleaned it up for what we want to do for now. So, not too shabby. All of this is updated and somewhat modernized. This could be big telephone poles. Right. And like that. And anything else? These I could update, but they're kind of temporary, more or less. Okay, you can see I realized, number one, I did not have a really good input for coal on my logistics system, so I went ahead and changed that. I can't remember if I did that in a video or not, but I added that so we are actually making poison gas bombs. We're getting attacked in the south, that's fine. It's not a particularly vulnerable section. And then, yeah, a couple things we'll need to work on is barricades for our actual train station, since it's kind of open and exposed, and that's not necessarily a good idea. We'll also need to do walls for a few other places in our factory that we have kind of neglected to make defensible. So, and then this. We still have a radio tower out here in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably scanned about as much as it's going to, so we might go collect those really quick. And, or at the very least, you know, make the power lines a little more acceptable as far as traveling out all this distance goes. Alright, well, we disconnected that by accident, so let me go pick these up. I know I would use the car, except it's really hard to pick up telephone poles in the car. And I guess I could disassemble it and reassemble it as needed. But this is fine, too. Let's just do this number. Okay. Yeah, something we'll want to do in the future is kind of set up more scouting outposts, kind of like this one has been, except we'll do it in a very different fashion with basically its own self-sufficient powering and whatnot. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out, but they changed the graphic for the telephone poles there, or not the radar system, and I thought that was a really cool little shift. They're definitely going for an art direction shift, just a little bit. I'm trying to see, what else did they say they updated? So they said they changed the graphics for something else and brought them in line with everything, and now I can't seem to find it or think of it right off the top of my head. I just know, oh, it was the exoskeleton. Yeah, they changed what the exoskeleton looks like. So, let's see, does that actually... Yeah, no. Originally it was a graphic that was actually like a pixelated version of an actual picture of an actual, like, mechanical exoskeleton that they're using in the medical industry today. Like, it's a real thing. And so they just sat down and made their own model for it. And then, oh yeah, and then the steel axe is different, so it's kind of scythe looking, really. Oh, we researched logistics robot cargo size, so that's fine. We're going to need rail signs soon enough, so let's go ahead and research that. So, yeah, now our tools actually look kind of like pickaxes, the more traditional looking pickaxes at least. We got a very simple looking pickaxe and a very threatening looking scythe thing. So, totally cool though. I dig it. And we won't worry about the other satellite just yet. I just want to see... Okay, so we cleaned up a little bit of our power supply wiring. And I'm multitasking right now, making sure my phone is on silent. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Conquered. And yeah, so let's go ahead and set up the very basics for our... This will be basically the last few factories that we actually have to set up before we can just automate all of our factory building and expansion. So we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yes, we'll need 6 assemblers to start. And then I will walk you through how to make all of our quester chests and all that other fun stuff. So in order to make these, we need smart chest and advanced circuits. For smart chests, you need a steel chest. So basically, actually I don't think I need an actual 6 of these, but we'll set these kind of over here in the corner. We will do like that, and then is that... Yeah, that crosses over enough. Maybe we might want to spread this out a little bit. Okay, let's put that over here. I'm trying to make sure the spacing is correct. Okay, and then request your chest, and then like that, and then what we have here is going to be where we have our steel input for steel chests. So we're going to make steel chests here, which we might as well, since we're here, go ahead and make a splitter for. There we go. Let's change some of that a little bit. And yeah, we got yellow splitters. Yellow splitters will be fine. We want right here. Okay. Alright, and then do we have any underground stuff? Not really. Okay, fine. We'll make one since we have the resources on hand. Oh, wait, no, we do have that in the inventory. Fantastic. Okay, so then we'll do that. So that'll make the steel. This will go over into our smart chest assembly, and then we need 30 electronic circuits. Let's go ahead and type it in, because that seems like it'll be a little bit faster. Let's do 30. Fantastic. Alright. Enter. Click. Still has some bugs to work out, apparently. Yeah. Okay. It's not entirely clean, but it works well enough. Alright, now, for all of these, we need advanced circuits and smart chests. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got just enough. And the way I like to set this up is like this. So there's just enough to be able to move around. There we go. And like that. And like that. And then we will have requester chests, which we do not have immediately available. There we go. I just took a quick build. Right here. Right here. And then advanced circuits. And I want to try to figure out this to make sure we're actually doing it right. Whoa, what else? Said 20k. That's a little terrifying. I'm hitting enter, hitting space. Not letting me move around. Okay, I just have to click off the screen, and that seems to work. Alright, shift, right click, shift, left click. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how many did we actually end up bringing? 75, okay, well at least it stopped at some point. Oh my goodness, it's not stopping. You can stop bringing these anytime now. Let's just maybe reset it a little bit. Let's see what happens if we do things like that. We'll put you back in there, kind of reset everything into the logistic system. How many do we have in here now? Okay, it looks like it's probably normalized. Okay, then active provider, passive provider, requester, and storage. Alright, now that that's all automated, super handy dandy. Let me go ahead and I will start by powering this on. Let's do that. Oh. Well, yeah, it'll connect over here. Close enough. Alright. 3. Alright, cool. So, yeah, now these should be building fairly quickly. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's going to go around the circle here as everything starts to store up just a little bit. Oh, I need to actually add these arms here. Well, nope, wrong direction. There we go. And we'll use the little telephone poles for the details here. Okay, there we go. So now, yeah, these will slowly fill up with all the different requisite chests, and what we're trying to do is get active providers built so that we can actually use them immediately. And then we'll place one there, and place one here, and here, and here. Yes, okay, perfect. And smart arms, let me see, we'll build one smart arm and then summon the rest. How about that? So shift, 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 and place. Cool. So that's going to work out real well. Less than... We'll just need 10 at a time. I'm going to go ahead and use the sliders because it's not like I'm being that particular. And getting the slider to 10 isn't like a huge chore. Alright, so as long as there's less than 10, we're good. Alright, we might just redo the wiring entirely now. Did not account for some of these things. Okay. So, what's going to get the most coverage is right here. And then right here. And then right here. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Super efficient. And then less than 10 of the requester chests. Less than 10 storage chests. Excuse me. And then less than 10 active providers. Okay. Let's see, where are you? Active provider chest. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we'll always have some backlogged into the system here, and that's going to help with, once again, creating sort of a modular framework for all of our factories. So next is the actual basic factories themselves. So let's go ahead and Let me see, what's our coverage like here? Yeah, we got plenty of coverage everywhere. We don't have to worry about that too much. Let's go ahead and we'll make 1 and 1, and we'll place these like ghosts. And then we'll do... yeah, we just need 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's go ahead and set this up like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now there is a space between them because all of these require the previous form to create the next step up. So, and then we'll do... oh, rail signals is done. Good. Okay, what's next? Military 4. We'll go ahead and do flamethrowers. I'll save that for a rainy day. Active provider chest. Requester chest. Ghost. 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 And then active provider. Ghost. 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 And these ghosts. And like this. Okay, so you are a basic factory. Blue and yellow. And then, do we still have a... we don't have a smart arm on us. Okay. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Cool, and then we can actually save this as a blueprint. And be super, super happy with ourselves. I do have a blueprint in there somewhere. Where is it? I've had this, like, on request now for a while now, and they're not bringing it to me, and that kind of upsets me. Alright, let's try that again. We'll just reset it and see what happens. See, maybe if we can find it super fast. No. Well, flamethrower. Landmines. Yeah, landmines, I mean, they're useful. I don't know, I haven't really played with landmines, I'll be honest. Laser turret damage. Laser turret shooting speed. Let's upgrade some of these really quick. Alright, this is gonna bug me if I don't find it. Hold on. Bear with me for a second. Okay, we got a ton of coal. Nowhere near filling up on all of this stuff. Yeah, see, it says we have it, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, it says we have 1 blueprint somewhere. Alright, let me just check these one more time. Go a little bit slower, more cautiously. Advanced circuits, there's our towers. Got some iron, some gears. This is more towers, wood. Wood, accumulators, missiles. Yeah. Storage for, well, active providers? No. Oh, okay, I see. It's an actual, like, blueprint. We should just keep those on our... that's, actually, like, made blueprints we need to keep on ourselves and find a special storage spot for that, and that will be something to figure out later in the future. Okay, so we actually need to make a blueprint, which is easy enough. Doesn't require a lot. And then we will save this design. There we go. So, yeah, this is just assembly, so we'll have assembly, and yeah, that'll be our icon for that. Okay. Alright, and then we'll power them on manually, because they're always going to be just slightly differently set up depending on their needs and uses and whatnot. So, okay, then we set all of this to less than 5 of you, just in case we ever end up using them, or again, for repairs. Less than 10 of you, and less than 10 of you. Okay. Now I know we don't have speed modules set up yet, or do we? I know we can make them, but we can't actually. We don't have it set up to fabricate them yet, but that's fine. We'll figure that out here soon enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and what do we need to do here? We need to set up requester chests. That's iron, gears, and electric circuits. So iron. What's the ratio here? 953. 90. Ooh, well, we might as well do 100, but either way, 50, and that's what we need, right? Yeah, 30 of these. Okay. Then these will be 953 again. It's basically just 2 and 1. Well, what am I doing? Copy, paste. And then this is going to need speed modules. which we're only going to do like ×5 of because they're fairly expensive, and we won't be building as many of these. These are more of a sort of update thing, so we'll be actually calling for those manually whenever we need to actually upgrade stuff. So yeah, this is actually, they're going to go ahead and build a whole bunch of these, and it's going to store them first, which is perfect. That's exactly how I'd want things to happen. Oh, we've been building like a crap ton of construction robots, so let's make sure we're not going crazy overboard here. Yeah, 32, 5, 6. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not too worried about it. We're about to get 100 on this one, which means we might move them around a little bit, but we'll wait for that whenever the time comes. Okay, so let's go ahead and sort of assess where we're at with this. Now we have all of these getting built, and it looks like, yeah, we're starting to get those stored up. And, oh, I'll be really happy whenever they have a better logistics interface. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's all we need to be able to just start throwing up these things all over the place. So first things first, let's go ahead and disassemble some of this stuff. This is good, but it's very sort of protoplasmic. Not exactly what we want to do long term. This can stay how it is. That's about as good as that's going to get. This we can disassemble. We can disassemble all of this. Laser turret shooting speed. Okay, shooting speed 2. Alright, it's going to use more power for sure, but it'll be a lot easier, or they'll kill things faster so we won't take as much damage to our walls or anything. Okay, so let's go check on our oil derricks over here. Are they out yet? No, they're still pumping along. Alright, cool. We'll let them do their thing. And yes, they're so I had my video of whenever I exploded the box, and it was because there was an issue with the fact that are these guys in line? What are they doing? We're going to sit here while I pontificate. But yeah, no, since the construction robots actually empty the boxes whenever you disassemble a box like that, I was like, well, okay, cancel the deconstruction. And then it wouldn't let me cancel the deconstruction. So it's like, fine, I'll just pick it up. And then I realized the error of my mistake. Or the error of my mistake, for sure, yeah. Just a little too late, and then all hell broke loose. And by hell, I mean manufacturing goods. So, you know. Live and learn. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to set up this space a little bit better. Okay. Let's go ahead and do like this. This oil line will be gone eventually. And, yeah, zoom in so I know where I'm putting this thing. But we'll build along it for now. Okay. We'll pull you up. And then this can run over here along the end. Now we have this nice clear space. Everything here works about how I want it to. And, yeah, we can clean this up a little bit too. Okay. Yeah, that's connected directly to our power. This could go over here. There we go. And we can pull up some of these. Finally. Yeah, still working a little bit on our cabling as we go. We're about to enter the end game of factorializing everything, so it's like now's a good time to clean up as any. Alright. And what are you actually connected to? Oh, you're only connected to those things. Good. Alright, let's just move this over here like this. Alright, cool. There we go. That turned them off. Okay. A little bit better. A little bit. Ah, we still need to connect this one. And let's see, where's our long distance phone poles? Right here. We'll just set it up like this. Okay. So, easy peasy. That's all fixed up. We got almost everything in our factory on automatic where we want it to be. Okay. And that's backlogged. This is getting backlogged. And now this will be our miscellaneous factory floor, whereas this is going to be our mass production factory floor, which we are still going to be expanding on, don't get me wrong. Oh, hey, we didn't have these powered. That's no good. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. Okay, cool. So circuit boards are going back into production. Good, good. How many we have? 1.9K? Yeah, it's got to catch up by about 100 or so. Either way, oh, Jesus, this episode's been over for a little while now. But anyways, okay, so whenever we come back, we'll get down to business and start really building out this factory quite a bit. And then we'll get all of our little interstitial things that we need for factory creation and advancement all built up and nice and ready to go and all that other fun stuff. So this has been Cardboard Decoy, and if you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have fun.